I knew this day would come where my storage on the PS4 would be full. 500 gigs is not very much. Well, we're going to add some external storage, USB storage. It's cheap, it's effective, and it's practical. Well, here we are. So we got ourselves from Amazon the Crucial branded SSD drive, which is a 1 terabyte SSD. It's not the most expensive in the world. It's not the Samsung Evo 850, of course, which that would be perfect for the desktop. But for a PS4, I opted for this relatively cheaper version. And together we're going to pair that up with a USB cable, 3.1 USB 10 gigabits adapter cable for the SATA drive. You just connect the two together. Simple, simple. And we're just going to plug that in and then later copy over the games to the SSD. And it should vastly, number one, increase storage, but also increase the loading times, and maybe it will even help some of the slower games, load a little bit quicker. Here we are, we see another, if I can hold the camera steady here, just the end of the cable, the SATA cable, goes into the SSD. This other end is the USB 3.0. Yeah, it will work on a PS4 because it is 3.0 capable. So it would be nice and quick. Now you don't have to use SSDs for this. You can also use standard mechanical drives. Links are in the description below, and we'll get into that in a little bit later. Let's go ahead to the software side and take a look. Okay, so here we are. We're back in the PS4 menu. We're looking at the system storage. Yes, it's full. 500 gigs is full. So we're going to add another drive, which is this SSD. And we'll go ahead back out to the menu under Settings. Scroll all the way down to Devices. Click on it, and it should pop up another submenu. Go down to USB Storage Devices. Click on that. And there it is. There's our new drive. It's connected to the first port on the USB. There's two USBs, of course, on a PS4. It's on the first one. And we just click on that, and there it is. It shows a little bit of information, and then it says, of course, format as extended storage. And that's what you want to do. And when you click on that, sometimes you'll get this error message. So this error message states that there's something wrong. Either there's a cable connection issue, you got to double check your SATA side of it, the USB side of it, and or make double sure that you have the latest update 4.5.0. That, is the system update that makes this possible to add an extended drive, an external drive rather, to the system. So make sure you have all those bullet points. So now, assuming that you have everything squared away, you have USB 3.0, the cable, everything's connected to the SATA drive, and it still doesn't work, or it's not found, simply reboot the console. That's what we're going to do now. It's just simply exit out of everything and simply restart. That usually will fix it. Alright, so we're back up and running from the restart. There it is. It says USB storage device is unsupported. That is because it has not been formatted yet. So we will go back over into settings and just go down back to storage. Let's see if it finds it. There's our original drive. And let's go back down again to devices. And this time, after the restart, it should find it and not give us that error message. So there's the new device. And now we'll click on Format as Extended Storage once again. And now it works after the reboot. So now you can install applications in extended storage. Hit Next, and we'll go through the format process. It only takes a few seconds. And then we can start moving over our games. just another additional warning. If you are using this SSD that you formerly retired from a PC and it has data left on it, it will be completely erased. So be very careful. So go ahead, we're going to click Format, and it only takes a few seconds to format the drive, clean it off, and it will be ready to use in the PS4. And there we go. Click on Yes. Takes a few seconds, and it's all done. There it is. So now the device has been formatted as extended storage, and now we can go ahead, back out, and we'll go back up to storage and check it out to see if it's alongside the 500 gig that we have in our system, and then we can start moving stuff over. So yeah, there it is. It has the green light. Now it's fully usable, and we can just continue on from there. So we'll go back up the list up to, there it is up there, storage. Oh, I went too far. Alright, there it is. It shows both system storage, 500 gigs, and extended storage is the SSD 1 terabyte now, which is cool. So we're ready to copy over files. And yep, if you can see that you can select either system storage or extended storage. So you can make one or the other the default drive to where you automatically want to copy stuff to. So to move games over to the new drive, we go on to the original storage, click on Applications, and here we have our list of all of our games. Look at all those games. Look at the size of some of those games. Well, we're going to test one out. We'll do Resogun, because it's only a gig, 1.2 gigs. And if you click on Options, it will say Move to Extended Storage. So we're going to do that just as a test, just to see how fast it goes and if it works after we're done. So just click the checkbox and then select Move, and we simply wait a few moments until the copy process has been completed, and click on Move. There we go, and selected application will be moved to extended storage. You say yes, and there it goes. It's moving, being copied over. So once this is completed, now granted this is a 1.2 gigabyte file, so it's small. If we're talking 60 gigs or a whole bunch of them, you might as well just walk away and come back in a few hours, because it probably will take, I'm guessing, 45 minutes or something for a bunch of games to be copied over. So just plan in advance. And there it goes. Resogun is no longer in the original 500 gig drives list. So if we go out of there and we go down to extended storage, there we see it's in there. Click on Applications, and there's Resogun. It's the only game on the SSD currently, one of many, of course. And then if you click on Options, you can delete it again. You can move it back to system storage on the original drive if you want. So yeah, that's cool. So let's check out and see if Resogun is working. And we'll go ahead and load this thing up just to test it out, just to see if it's going to work. I'm sure it's going to work fine. I personally don't think this game requires valuable SSD storage space for a game of this size. It's very small. Loading times aren't too bad. But yeah, we're just testing this out. I would say for larger games with long loading times, such as, I don't know, Bloodborne, those kind of things, that will be useful. And that's what I plan on doing, to copy over some of the games that have some huge loading times. And that will be very helpful. So we're just going to pick a ship. Yeah, this level's fine. Click on it, load it up, fly around a little bit, see if it's working. It probably is. Yep, there it goes. Man, it's pretty quick.
Save the last humans.
I don't remember it being this fast, so definitely helpful. Yep, and it works just fine. Blasting away. There we go. Yeah. Oh, save that human. We'll just save the human, and then we'll call it done. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's done. It works just fine. So we'll go ahead and get back out of here. Close the application. And we're back out. Let's go back up to Settings. And we'll go back into storage. And that's it. That's pretty much, that's the way you do it. So now you can click on anything else in this list and just move it over. So that is how you transfer files over to a brand new drive using the USB port. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing Bloodborne. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different games that have some tremendous long loading times. And this will conclude our video of today, how to attach an extended drive through USB to the PS4. This works also on the Xbox One. It's no different, just the menus will be a little different, but all the same ideas apply. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.